What's up, guys? Sans7 here, and we got hashtag Skynet. Alright, it's a top 100 Android guild, guys, and preparing for Guild Wars? Well, they are. Before the first promotion, they were sitting at about 120. Now they are a top 100 guild. They've expanded to 70. And guys, if you want to be part of the run that they're going to be making, and you're interested in Guild Wars, looking for that guild, well, be a part of hashtag Skynet to make that run to the top 50, max that guild out, and guys, contact Psaud or Zoomy87 on line chat. Check the description for all the requirement details, boss time, and everything else, but let's get into the video, which, well, alright, Emo versus the boss, as opposed to Reaper versus the boss, and basically, this entire boss is tanking with Pumpkin Duke and a number of different strategies to do it. Now, at first, I was trying a short run, not staggering the drops too much, really seeing what I could do with simply dropping Pumpkin Duke and getting the boss to hammer away on him to get his Celebrate stacked a little more. And you can see right now, what I'm doing is I'm dropping Pumpkin Duke in and just spamming the rest, and what I want to do is calculate how much damage I can actually do when it goes right. And right now, it doesn't really seem like it's going right. Really, it's going to have to be a minimum of 30 seconds, and really, in that 30 seconds, I'm going to need to do about 1.8 million damage, I think, for it to be worthwhile. So, going to test it a few more times, basically drop a little farther away, and see if that helps out a bit, and actually, well, it looks like it does. Going here, it looks pretty good. Pumpkin Duke hadn't been hit yet again. The stuns are staggered a bit. Of course, we do get hit right there, but the healing's coming in. Looking good. Moving on almost to that 30-second mark. Okay, past the 30-second. Everybody looks good. And at this point, I'm thinking, can I friggin' just drop like this and tank the whole time? But nope, there goes Pumpkin Duke. He drops down at about the 2:15 mark, and, well, we'll get down close to a minute, and right at a minute, and this is what I was looking for, 3.15 million damage, times 3 minutes, well, that's 9.45 million. If I'm able to go 3 minutes with a different strategy, that's what I need to do, because I'm pretty sure I can do more than 10 million. So, gonna give it another try and see if, well, if that was a fluke. Am I able to get to that minute mark again? And the answer is no. It's just not happening. So, at that, I need a new strategy. It's not working, and, well, here's the strategy. The long drop versus the boss. It is a wonderful way to really time your procs well. And what I'm doing is I'm dropping Pumpkin Duke and my Revite Thunder God, followed by Immortep, and then Champ. Now, my mistake here was Champ was too far back, because Champ has a slower movement speed than Immortep, and he needs to be there a little sooner, because Immortep's proc is 1 second for that stun, and, well, didn't work out so well. But the second try, so I've got that information. I know I've got to get Champ in a little bit sooner, so we're going to go ahead and drop up high. Doesn't matter what corner. Really, you're just trying to get the timing. And right there, well, maybe that looks good. Not sure. Okay, looking good so far. Alright, Druid healing, and oh, Pumpkin Duke got hammered. I don't think he's going to catch up. Ah, no, he's done. Alright, so we're going to try this again, and really, I don't have a lot of room to play with. I have to be pretty damn accurate and precise. So, okay, over here, you notice the space between Thunder God and Immortep. They have the same speed, but Thunder God has that Revite. If he doesn't have Revite, you're going to have to stick Immortep a little farther back. But you can see how close Champ is to Immortep, and that's because Immortep only has that stun of 1 second versus Thunder God being at 1.5. Okay, from here, starting off pretty good. Go ahead and get that Fervor in there, and this is what I want you to pay attention to. Yes, Pumpkin Duke is getting hit. So, if you're going to tank with Pumpkin Duke, you're going to need to have him up around 108, or just basically over 100, as long as your Druid has his skill up to 4 of 9, which my Druid only has a skill of 3 of 9 at this point. So, that's something I just upgraded today, but for this video, he was at 3 of 9, and 4 of 9, you get a lot more heal. But what I want you to pay attention to is, when Pumpkin Duke gets hit, he'll get hit 1 time, and 2 times, and 3 times. And now he's not going to get hit for, well, there's the 4th time. But now, basically, by getting hit, what it's going to do is increase his celebrate. He's going to stack that extra time, and it's going to give him more time to get healed by Druid. You can see as soon as he gets hit, he's getting healed. The boss is not hitting him every proc cycle. You can see that, watch the lightning bolt. Well, he's not getting hit. Pumpkin Duke is not getting hit, and then he'll get hit, but it's the delays. It's those rounds where Pumpkin Duke isn't getting hit. It's due to the celebrate stacking an extra time from Pumpkin Duke actually tanking, along with having heavy blow on Pumpkin Duke. Those 2 aspects are the reason I was able to go 3 minutes. And let's take a look at the damage. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 10.83 million. So that is far more effective than simply just spamming in Pumpkin Duke, because really the goal is to maximize damage. So we're going to go ahead and try this drop again. Worked really well the last time. And Druid's placement, yeah, I could have put him closer, but that really has nothing to do with the stun. Champ, that looks good. This looks good to me. I mean, from the last one to this one, I can't tell much of a difference. However, it's not going to work. The reason it doesn't work is because I actually need a heavy blow to go off during the first couple rounds. And from there, well, it's pretty much over anyways. Going to just try out a couple things and just kind of spam it through. But here's the end. Max damage 10.83, total time 10.23. So victory goes to Immortep versus the boss. Versus Tier 1, Immortep owned it. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Stand 7 out.